Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today's video is going to be a different type of a get ready with me. We're going to do everything from coloring our hair to styling it and makeup. So you're going to see the full glam going on today. So I just woke up, so this is how I look like, guys. This is how I look. So I already brushed out my hair completely. Definitely want to do that, obviously, so that the color can be evenly distributed to every strand. Basically what I'm doing is coloring my hair the same color, it's just it's kind of faded out a bit. Before this I was blonde, and that kind of, you know, as most of us, kind of destroys your hair a little bit. So I figured it was a good time for me to go back to being a brunette, just let my hair get nice and healthy and full and long. So that's where we're at. So the color I'm going to be using today is by, why am I always showing everything upside down first? So I'm going to be using this color by Redken. This is the Chromatics line. Now this is a professional product, so don't think this is going to be at Walmart or anything. I like to use professional products for my hair. And this is also zero ammonia, which, you know, we could appreciate there. So the color that I'm going in is with 5CR, which is copper red, and of course the matching developer, and I'm using 20. Make sure, like I was saying, brush that hair out. I did let's see, divide it in half. So we're going to first work on this half and then we'll get to this guy. So for right now, I'm just going to tie this section up so it doesn't get into the way of this side. And put on your gloves. And of course, as always, make sure you're wearing a shirt you do not care about. As you see, I really don't care about this. I have bleach stains all over it. This is my coloring shirt, so go ahead and pop this guy open. I'm just gonna go in with the whole tube here. So it is about 2 ounces of product of the color. So I'm going to take 2 ounces of my developer and just go ahead and fill it up. And there is a measuring, I do have something here to measure. So, guys, let me just say, I love the Redken line for color. It is awesome. It really is. The Chromatics, of course, is my favorite line from them. It is, I believe, the newest line from the Redken color, from the Redken Professional Color. I love the fact that it is zero ammonia, and I also love the fact the color selection, it has real high shine in it. The pigment is awesome. I just love it. I really do. And also what I'm going to add in there, not that it really needs it, I just like a lot of conditioning. So this is also from Redken. This is their pH bonder hair treatment. This is awesome, let me tell you. So I'm going to just put a little bit of that in here, not too much. Like, that's it. Not too much. I'm actually going to use this after, once I'm in the shower taking off the color. I will go in with this for about 5 minutes and then shampoo and condition. Okay, so I have my product mixed up. So I'm going to start off with my first section down here. I'm going to clip this out of the way. Let's clip it over here. Okay. Okay, so here's my section. Now, this is a rather large section. If you were going, like I said, I'm going to be taking really chunky pieces. I'm not even going to be going up here in the root. Kind of sticking towards those ends where the color is really needed. And again, that's just because I'm refreshing my color. Let's say if you're going in with a totally different color, you would want to take a section about half this size and go in from root to tip. But for today, we don't need to do all that. So I'm going to start right here in the center and just kind of drag it down. Okay. And this is going to get a little messy. I also have my brush here to really kind of brush in that product. Maybe a little bit more. Okay. And then I just like to give it a little twirl just so everything is coated. Next section is going to be from my ear back. Oh, let's just take it like this. Okay, and yes, so like I was saying, we are taking super chunky sections, and that's just because I do not need as much coverage. Okay, so let's go ahead and give this a brush out, and again, starting from midway, just working my way down. Taking my brush and kind of just brushing that out, making sure the color is evenly saturated on those ends. This guy I'm going to take up a little bit higher just because I have color that's kind of faded right here, especially this is the face, this is the front frame of it, so I want to make sure this is going to look extra good. So this is just really nice, fast, and easy. This honestly really doesn't take me any longer than 10 minutes to do. So as you see here at the top, I have like that super light piece. So that's when we were blonde and that color is just kind of resurfacing. Even though it does give a nice like gradient look, it's just, I don't want that. So now we have one side done. That literally took, I don't know, less than 10 minutes. So now let's work on this side. I want to work fast because this color is going to be on for about 20 minutes or so. So I want to make sure both my sides are as even as they can be. Okay. We have some extra color, so I'm just going to kind of just, you know, put it wherever I feel is kind of dry. So what I'm going to do now is just let it sit for about 15 more minutes, not too long. Because again, I'm just kind of refreshing the color. So I don't, you know, it's already been in there for about 15-20 minutes. So I'm going to give it another 15 and then I'll see you guys when I come back. Okay, so we're back. We are colored, freshly colored. I've just let it dampen slightly so that it's way faster going in with the blow dry. So let's go ahead and put in our products. So the products I'll be using today are these two. So this is the Surface Protein Cream, and I love this. And then this is from 12 Benefits, and it's just a rapid blow dry spray that has argan oil in it. So we're gonna go ahead and spray both of these guys. Usually, sometimes I'll do more. I'll literally do like about 5 different. I'll just make a nice little cocktail, product cocktail. But today we're just going in with these two guys. So let's go ahead and start. I'm going to start by just taking this whole bottom section from ear to ear. Let's clip that out of our way. So these are my first sections that I have here. So to blow dry my hair, I'm just going to use my Paul Mitchell blow dryer and just a good old round brush. So let's go ahead and start. How to get a nice bouncy blow dry. Okay, let's move on to makeup. Alright, so for today we're just going to go with more of a casual glam. So of course I always love to start out with my brows. So for this I'm just using my NYX micro pencil in brunette. So now I'm just going to take my Brow Gal brow kit, and I'm going to take the darkest color, and we're going to focus this on the tail. And I love using the powder. I just feel like not only does it kind of set the pencil, but it just gives way more of a fuller brow, especially at the tail. I like it nice and full at the tail. Now just mix these two lighter colors and just kind of fill in the front portion. And lastly, for our brows, just so that they stay in place, I'm taking my Maybelline Brow Precise, and I'm just going to, man, there's a lot on here. Just going to comb through them slightly. And this just gives that extra realistic look to the brow. There you go. Eyebrows, check. I want to go ahead and conceal the brows, and with that, of course, I'm using my Maybelline Fit Me Concealer in Light. Some on the back of my hand. And with my Morphe Y21 brush, I'm going to pick up some of that product and carve out those brows. So now let's go in with our primer. And I'm using my Smashbox Photo Finish primer. Now that I have that primer fully synced in, I'm going to take my Clinique Beyond Perfecting Concealer and Foundation. And I'm going to dot this all over the face. The shade that I'm in is in Cream Whip number 4. Using my Real Technique sponge, I'm going to blend everything to perfection. Going in with my Maybelline Fit Me concealer. Not too much. Going to take my Laura Mercier translucent powder, dunk my beauty blender in there, and go ahead and set. So I'm just going to jump straight into the eyes, and I'm going to use this palette right here that came in my BoxyCharm box. So this is the Real Her Do Your Squats. Yeah, I should be doing my squats. Okay, and as you see here, it's a whole bunch of warm tones. Super pretty. I'm going to first pick up this Awesome shade. Literally, it's called Awesome. I don't want too much going on in the crease. We're trying to keep this light. But if you guys know me, I'm anything but. But we are trying to keep this more of a casual, everyday type of glam. Just nice and soft. Of course, I'm thinking I want a little bit more definition. So I'm going to go in with Invincible here. Keeping this mainly to the outer corner. And once I have basically everything off my brush, I'll go ahead and sweep it in. So I'm going to take this shade up here, which is Driven, which is just a nice creamy matte white. And going to just highlight that brow bone. And then take it all the way. And what you could do is even take it a little lower down here. And then we'll go back in with this guy and kind of just blend everything. Now, just because I want to make sure that stays clean here, I'm just going to take some of my Laura Mercier powder and just kind of, this is just going to make sure that we have a nice clean line. Going to take this color again, called Awesome, and with this brush here, which is just kind of like a flat top, it's not too thin, but it is a flat brush, and we're just going to shade the lower lash line with this guy. And I like a nice smoked out lower lash line. Now let's take this guy up here. Also going to take that same guy and just hit the out corners of here. The outer corners. So now we have something like that. I'm going to take my Stila Magnificent Metals, and this is in the Rose Gold Retro shade. And this is just going to give our eyes that glow that it needs. So let's go ahead. Oh yeah. Could even just do that with your finger as well. And honestly, guys, this is such a quick and easy way to get such a nice glowy look to your lids. It really is. You just brush it on and just kind of work it into place, smooth out those corners. And this stuff dries down super fast. And once it's there, it's there. It does not move. Let me just brush this away. And you could see it really just made sure that everything is going up, like mimicking a cat eye look, which I love that because I have very almondy, very weird almondy eyes. So I like to emphasize them as a cat eye as much as I can. I just like how that looks. I'm going to first start off with my NYC bronzer. I love this guy. And we really need to bronze this face up. I am looking super ghostly, so I'm going to go crazy with it. Going in with my Anastasia kit, contour and highlighting kit, I'm going to take this color right here, and we're going to continue bronzing up the face. Oh, and I love this brush. This is the Morphe R2 brush from the Rose Gold collection, I believe. This brush is awesome. Just gonna work a little bit more to this outer crease here. I love this blush. This is actually from Precision's Formula, and this is in Blushing Natural. It really does give off a nice natural blush. Really nice and warm, and I'd like to just blend that in with my contour. I'm taking my Laura Mercier with my damp beauty. I always say beauty blender, but it's a Real Technique sponge. And carving that out. As I let that sit there and work its magic, I'm going to go ahead and move on to mascara. And I'm first going to curl these lashes. And I'm going with my Cocoa Lashes in Queen Bee. Let's go ahead. So lastly, let's go ahead and put on our highlight, do our lips, and we'll be done. So for my highlight, of course, I'm going with my Artist Couture. and this is in Illuminati. Just give our face a little spritz, and I'm going in with my Pixie Makeup Fixing Makeup, and this is in the Rose Water. One of my favorite lip liners of all time. This is from L'Oreal. Is it? Okay. It's from L'Oreal, and this is in Beyond Pink. And I'm going to go in with this BH Cosmetics liquid lipstick, and this is in Sorbet. And let's go ahead and put a gloss on top of it. This is a ColourPop gloss in Tight Fit. I love this color. Alright guys, so I'm back. I really was not feeling that lip at all with this look. So let's go back to lining our lips with the same lip liner. Alright, one more time, let's hit it up with that glow, that Artist Couture highlight. And we're just going to go straight into the gloss. So still using that ColourPop Tight Fit gloss. Alright guys, so that is going to conclude today's Get Ready With Me. I truly hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, please don't forget to give me that thumbs up and subscribe if you are not subscribed so you guys can see my future videos. As always, I hope you guys truly enjoyed it, and until next time, I'll see you guys soon.